It's a haven for both of the teams that we haven't seen. We didn't get the chance to see it last week.
Please help, Turkey. What would you like me to do?
Is different. And we get to see compositions that thankfully are not crazy, but the strategies here might be for the defense pushing forward and getting the first pick onto Moose.
A lot expended there for that.
Too loud?
Fault line already gone. Paranoia used as
I think
well.
it's good.
They do collect the kill, so 400 credits to have a frag. I think it's a good trade. Meanwhile, Scuba just completely surrounded inside garage. B-Dog gonna get revealed, gonna get tagged up. Perno to find a kill in response. 4 players remaining, and they're all inside the garage window. And now Dazzle has to try and hang on. They got the spike planted. Flash comes out. A couple of right clicks later. One into the wall, one into the body of Pony. Unfortunately, not enough there for the round win and a 1v3. And Oxygen, they start crazy here on defense. And to that,
just a craziest fight going on from mid to garage for everybody to get taken down. And in the meantime, you have the sole player on that C side with that spike planted and nothing else that can be done from the crazy crossfires that we got to see. But still, good pistol round, something that we haven't seen too much of for this side of Oxygen, and a good way to start things off for them. It is a lot of questions that we have for this team, but I like the commitment. Look, they're gonna actually invest in a couple of those Vandals in the hands of Pony, in the hands of Scuba. The best players for that team that we saw last week, and everybody gonna be playing it together again.
And I'm really a fan of these rifle buys in round 2 because
Is there a big Turkish community in MIC? There's definitely a lot of Turkish people here.
We're in Stinger meta because those Stingers are that much stronger when you only have 25 shield.
Or there are communities, yeah.
I feel like at that point, right, you're trying to go for those long-range duels to make it a little bit
It's a force
easier,
from SR.
Everybody, at least early on,
they're
trying to take
taking
a garage.
garage.
Is not gonna do exactly
Not
that.
even a split,
Scuba,
just a straight up hit. These flashes are so good right now. Oh, Verno. That's a big two. The stream is lagging. I know the stream is lagging, guys. Unfortunately, it's the main stream. And I think Knights are aware of it, but I'm guessing they can't fix it. So, unfortunately, this is what it is.
Is about to get wrapped up with a nice little bow on it. Nice little investor flawless there for Oxygen to get that momentum moving forward.
Yeah, apparently, YouTube is the same.
Right, Dryad. The 2 rifles they had in this round, one was Pony, holding A-long, playing that long
Flawless
range
on Force, yeah.
The other was Scuba, playing C-long, holding that long range angle to avoid the craziness that is the Stinger meta.
But things, at least for the set of Oxygen, right, they go according to plan because of that. Just the early control that they get early on this defensive side, though. The aggression that we've seen for them is something that I expect to be.
All right, they got
down the
5 Deagles, and they're just gonna 3-2-1 peek long.
For this one, as it is now, sheriffs in their hands.
Wait, did we count down?
It should be a lot more.
Mata missed the memo.
Even with the full utility that
he peeked alone.
It is something that the defense was able to bring to them to push forward and get that one pick, and it can do the exact same thing for Shopify.
Yeah, and forgive me, I haven't been paying the closest attention to Randy Savage's setups. He's obviously got his stuff out towards C and inside garage here. I'm wondering at what point we start to see more pressure here on this.
I don't love this angle, but
because obviously, unbeknownst to Shopify,
probably make it work.
This B site and get that spike planted.
Go for more.
It's harder to go anywhere else because you've got Pony on one side, Scuba on the other.
Smart play, back up. It's so laggy, bro. I hate lag like this.
Want to end up on this side of the map, though.
I hate complaining as well. So.
It seems like that setup as well for the Killjoy for Randy Savage. We didn't see it before in garage, but it was, you know, the first 2 rounds
that setup.
Garage control early on for the
looks clean to me. One guy watching sight walk up, 2 guys watching short.
Try to take more of that map control and give them a little bit more.
So it was forced to watch 2 positions now.
Expected for the future rounds, right?
But
usually sometimes see towards that A side.
They should be fine here. Oh, they're smoked out. They snuck in.
That's where Shopify.
You guys think they gave him too much respect here?
Yeah, at the end of the day, they still get that spike planted.
Arguably, but better safe than sorry, so maybe it's fine. All they sacrificed was really a bomb plant thus far. And let's see if they lose any guns. This flash is going to get both of them. Bofa! Bofa!
System to be able to see that. And now the 2 remaining when the lights have been cut out.
Nice.
So has the HP bar completely erased our Vic and Moose. And Oxygen will collect themselves a 3rd round. A really good start to what could be considered.
Oh my god, this chat is so
but what could be considered the the weak side of Haven, Dryad, right? A lot of times we look at this map and we say it does lean attacker side.
Oh, don't ban them, just time them out,
you have more
because
freedom, you have more space.
whatever. We can just, unless they're like being excessive, but
the weak side of the maps. So this is a great start to Haven.
But we haven't really seen that map being.
This guy just copy pasted it, so you could ban him.
Right, this is where it gets more interesting for the side of Shopify finally having that full buy and approaching what it looks like is going to be that C side early on, and this is where you're going to be depending so much more on B-Dog. Right, we talked about this player, one of the best players.
I've already discussed the stinger changes.
Now we
Why would we talk about the stinger changes if there's all this shit going on in Turkey?
And Oxygen is going to back up.
Yeah, the only thing I think uncleared by that Trailblazer was back platform, and that Guiding Light will confirm that nobody is here.
That's basically the logic.
So, the Breeze stats. Shout out to Will Minder for giving us the stats on that one. 9% in retake on defense. Haven, not quite the same map, but maybe yielding the same results. So as long as that spike is planted, Shopify should be in a good spot to deal
Joking
with
about it is
round
gonna make the
and
chat
pick us
better.
off to a great start.
Well, I just don't know. I just don't know what to say.
Such a flexible player.
I've tried being nice. Now I'm just gonna be a dick.
First and second week now, we've seen 3 roles from him. A controller, that sentinel, that initiator, ready to do anything. But in the meantime,
it's just stupid because
through all about that delay for Oxygen, making it.
It's
so
impossible for me to. I have to say the same thing over and over.
And that recon bolt just goes over the hill.
Unless you guys tell these people. Which is also just annoying because there's new people coming into the stream and just saying the same shit.
Falls with his teammates and Scuba gonna head for the hills.
On second thought, let's put it on follower 24 hours. How do we do that? Can we do 24-hour follower mode? I think most of these people have been following me though. They're just not aware.
Simple for the side of Shopify as well. They use.
What's going on is that
early on forces Scuba to play
we've got
back,
Turkish viewers that are coming in and basically assuming that I'm paying no attention to what's happening in Turkey and that I haven't spoke about it or shared it or done anything and that I'm just sitting here watching Valorant. But what they don't understand is I've already done all these things for one, and then for two, I'm not a fucking reporter. I'm not a journalist, so I don't know what you expect. If you want coverage on what's happening, you can watch Hasanabe's stream, but that's not what I do. I've done everything I can, and I've explained it so many times, but if people constantly keep coming in and saying the same thing, I'm gonna go crazy.
Their economy's in a great spot.
I don't want to ignore it because it's not the type of message. Like, I ignore messages sometimes, but it's the type of message where it's annoying because it's just like they're either. I think they're just like they're just not aware, I guess, or they're just trying to piss me off.
That could be huge here in this round if they get that online.
For the set of Oxygen and that setup that the Killjoy had right now, and you were talking about it, you were asking about it, we get to see that change, this place towards that A side, where you know the fights are going to take place at some point or the other, right? When you have the 2 jets loving to fight for that A long control, but this is not going to be the case.
Yeah,
right? Everybody wants to get towards C. This is sight. The Oxygen seems to like to leave for the retake, and still with the player up.
And I mean, B-Dog just makes the jet play and gets punished for it. Scuba is completely ready for another one too. This guy's 26 health. I was gonna mention that he's not in the best of positions for his team and he needs to survive. And he's done that and more. Dryad, he finds 2 kills to his name, and sure, the spike is planted. But a 5v3? How difficult?
What's the hashtag that they're using?
Has already been noted. Backside, they're gonna try and spam him down. Moose there on the trade.
For
Blind another, and a paranoia available here. In a
just hashtag help Turkey.
Blinded up by that one. Alarm bot goes down. Spike still planted for the garage though, and through the wall the bullets go. I don't even think Randy Savage was spotted in finding that kill on to Vic. Oxygen will find a 4th.
And
or pray for Turkey.
Early on makes it so much more difficult for Shopify. Like you said, it was a 3v5, and they had to play on
I'll do help Turkey. All right, I'm gonna put it in the start of my title, so at least it's something.
So predictable to know.
And I feel like maybe that'll help a little bit. I just put hashtag help Turkey in brackets in the start, and then at the end of it, there's a charity link as well. And then at that point, maybe it'll help a little. We'll see.
Ultimates, I believe a lockdown now is gonna be available for them, so. The setup that we've seen for this Killjoy, where we got to see in the A side, is not gonna need to be there anymore, right? You have a lockdown, you have way more utility to invest than what Shopify is gonna have.
All eyes on the pony up here. Atop the B site. Unfortunately, gets absolutely nothing here.
My only thing is that, and I think it's fine. I'm just doing it without asking. I hope that Knights or Riot are okay with me promoting the fun, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. So I'm just going to assume that's the case.
A fight for a long and Oxygen, you're not really interested in it. You're going to play far back, and this is exactly what I talked about, right? They changed the killjoy utility. They know
I'm not too worried about that part. That's fine.
So they can just leave it. Try to get maybe an early contact, maybe an early kill.
Okay, I put it in my title, so I think that should help a little bit. Or like in the front of it, like help Turkey or whatever.
That's unfortunate, Verno.
But these people are just trying to make me feel bad to make me feel bad. That's the fucked up part. But it's okay though. I'm not like oh, it's a big flash.
All this space he's gained. Now he's looking to make a play with it. Two players just spotted just behind the box. Does he know the second one's there? Shroud step to cross in the stinger.
Oh. It's actually big. If his teammates live, wait, he's on it. Never mind. Don't live. Get him off. Oh, he ulted too late. Oh, that's tough. Did he have his ult the whole time?
Just like that? Okay.
All right. Their retakes. I talk about the percentages. Not great. But if Shopify just give the round to them, hey, that number's gonna shoot. It's gonna skyrocket. That feels great.
A little bit of
that was a wasted ult, but
right, for
I wonder.
ultimate to come through,
did he know? Did he not realize he tapped the bomb and then someone called it in TeamSpeak later?
Position. I didn't even hear the early defuse when it was happening. To be honest, so it might have been just a.
Don't ban the word Turkey. No, I don't want to do that.
Hey, Oxygen's gonna take it now with an operator. It just gets better and better for the defense.
Oh.
And Shopify trying to go back to.
It's a fake, or they just couldn't get in? No, they just couldn't get in. So this is Oxygen's map pick, and you can see that they're up.
A 5v4 because Vic found an early kill. The next time it was a 3v5, and they don't win the round. And then in the 5v5,
help Turkey question mark. Everyone is so blind to facts.
They flounder a little bit.
Elaborate.
Shot of water. And they let that one slip, but it is just noise at the start of this round.
Shadows traveling.
Nothing more, right? The fours and the buys have been pretty rough for the side of Shopify. The push as well gets slowed down.
Keeps Finland not joining NATO helps Russia.
It's that killjoy and also shuts down all the utility that was positioned towards B site.
What is you talking about, my boy? What is you talking about? Wow.
So close.
And an even better kill. No way.
I'm banning him.
Two kills on the round, single-handedly bringing this one in favor. Upshot doesn't land, but Shopify in the driver's seat here in round 7.
Now there's the attacking side, right, with an operator, because Pony wanted to play it so close, not really expecting a push to hit on Garage at that time. Scuba with the timing, Vic goes down.
And they know that there's players here on the A site. They still want to hit it though. Mitch and Verno are happy. Open arms here, welcoming Shopify right into their crosshairs. And Verno cuts them all down. 2 for 2 we go between the initiators. And Oxygen, a beautiful round to find a 6. Shopify have no answer here to this defense.
And Oxygen is just making it look so clean. It's fairly simple, everything that is being executed. But the early advantage is 3-round advantages, and the kills that they got were everything to give them that lockdown that secured them.
Take it as seriously as I want to. So
changes made coming out of this timeout, and
yeah, I gotta see where Riot's head's at.
Seemingly that way, but Pony's here with an op.
And this is scary to deal with.
Oh, he's going back.
And it's gonna be the operator actually managing to make it work out. They know one player is gonna be stuck.
He's on the right though.
Or is that right side?
Bro,
no, should be easy. Wait, what?
There's no way he's disrespecting like that. He's feeling it.
Doesn't matter.
I have talked to Riot, and
it was a big round from
just
Shopify
one time
as well.
about it, but basically they see it as a good, a positive community
that reactionary rotation that had to take place,
effort, and
they go for it early
to be fair, we're only
immediately
kind of
and now you have Mata and
taking
B-Dog.
away the top 0.1%.
Like you said, B-Dog has been having so much difficulty so far.
But yeah, I don't know.
In this
gotta see.
And it doesn't get any easier here in round 8, right? They still have Killjoy utility.
What do you think should be the prize in the first high MMR player?
Obviously, to worry
what do you
about.
mean? We mean like first place? It depends on the prize pool, but hopefully it's like could win like 2K or something. I don't know. If we had like 5K a month, I feel like that would be a good start.
although the kills did not
And
go
I think
the
I
way
could definitely
Verno,
find the sponsor
this
to do
was
it.
his round. A beautiful, I believe it was a drone that
Can you DM me? I have developers that want to help. Right now, I've already got developers
allowed Pony to
helping,
find that wall
but if I do
bang
need
after
more
finding his
people,
first
I'll
hot
definitely
kill.
let you guys know.
And then the recon bolt there for some extra spam. I mean, this is just
But I've got
insane.
2 devs that
And nothing
are handling the website.
Momentum, like taking a timeout, wanting to go fast, and gambling the wrong site to hit quickly, and you gamble into pony op, right? Nothing kills momentum more than that. Shopify have to be feeling so down.
Watch the match. Sorry. They're getting owned in my defense, though. 7-1. We love Brazil.
Is
anyone in chat actually going to the Brazil event?
Oxygen knowing exactly how to deal against the Shopify.
What's the seating in the arena? Do we know?
It's not going to clear the left side, though. Too many deals to take care of.
We've only had oh yeah, that was a bad question to ask. We've only had
okay, this right here is salvageable. I said Shopify feeling down in the dumps, maybe not. B-Dog finally gets on the
We've only had one LAN event, right? With audience, and that was Turkey. And that was like, I want to say that was like 3K audience.
Yeah.
So I hope this one is bigger in terms of the seating.
Sure, it's Verno. He finds another.
It was like 3 to 5K, I think.
Answer behind it. Recon bolt comes out as well. But look at the
Oh yeah, Copenhagen too. Copenhagen did as well. That's true. But that was like way smaller. That was a studio event, right?
Verno with 30 HP and a dream here in this. But Moose is on the angle and it only
okay, a chance. I say ooh until the 1v1. They have a chance. And he's got the op. Big pickup.
There's so much information. You said it last round, right? Verno having a crazy impact so far. 8
in Masters Copenhagen.
Time after time. Trying to get that to 4, though. This
you think adding money to Pro City will add problems / drama to it? Oh, 100%.
And they're probably going to try and slam A. So they
but that'll be content for you guys.
And look at that. Even
100%. Once there's money on the line, people are going to get even more tilted. And there's going to be even more drama, which means more content for you guys and more problems for me.
It's going to be the way to go.
And a beautiful alarm bot.
Big ult. Oh, it's too far.
Just the alarm bot.
Did you tag both? I
didn't
tag either.
Excuse me, for Verno to find that kill onto Vic.
Just making it look so clean. One thing to mention, we got to see it for a second, right? Moves with the operator here.
It's going to be a comeback.
Change. Everybody's going to be playing up.
KJ ults.
With that lockdown going down and numbers trying to benefit this out of auction, pushing with all these utility.
Counter KJ ults.
So difficult.
Right? Wait, no. Hey, what the fuck did I just see?
A Moose with an operator. Unfortunately, Randy Savage.
Time is pretty low. He's in the smoke. Defusing. 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 Fuck. They got that. Wow.
Dazzle unfortunately could not close it out.
Where was everyone?
Scuba does it once more for his squad. Oxygen now to 8.
Good for him to get off too.
For Shopify,
yeah, time.
all these post plans, they felt so uncomfortable, right, for them to deal with. And again, this is not something that they had to deal with last week. All, if not, you know, most of the rounds that went down and they took advantage of on the attacking side. No matter
what if you get first, will you pay yourself? Hell yeah.
That were going down for them. The post plan is a challenge that they now are learning to face against Oxygen, and it is so difficult. When you're down 3 rounds early on.
Never said that, Yurio.
And then you're struggling with that economy.
I guess my title is kind of
it's not gonna really help you out.
I put hashtag help Turkey in my title, and this guy's like, oh, help Turkey, but fuck Syria. Like, you see the shit I'm talking about? You see the shit I'm talking about? There's no winning. What the fuck? When the fuck did I say that?
Yeah, that hero rifle coming in huge.
By the way, that fund that we have in the title or the link is for charities and 2 for each country. So it's an effort to help both of the countries that were affected. But I guess reading is hard, so it actually is hard. So I understand. It's not your fault that you're a dumbass.
You know everybody's going to be playing up close with those guns as well. With both of the nanoswarms already invested.
Look at that lag. Holy fuck. Knights, fix the stream, please, bro. Can they fix it? Stop complaining, Tarik. Just fucking watch, bro.
He picks up a rifle here, 56 HP. Tries to play the swing. We'll find a kill onto Moose. Now expecting one inside garage, but it's planted.
There's no way, right? There's no way. You're gonna have it. Jump spot and then kill him. Oof. 8-3. You don't even watch it, bro? Dude, fuck you. Fuck off.
And it's an eBay thrift.
Then don't watch me.
Shopify will fight for their third.
And so much
Fuck,
faster.
I'm getting triggered.
Took
They're getting me. They're starting to do it to me. This guy's name is Pistachios with a Z.
Control and trying to shot it down from there with the early picks. What is the problem that if that killjoy really gets
working,
placed there?
they're getting what they want.
That is what was getting anchoring that hesitation for them before, and it seems like Oxygen, they're not.
At Tarik, Pro City is the most boring shit ever.
Lockdown available.
What if I said you were the most boring person ever?
Could make that early contact again.
What would you think of that?
The buy is so rough here, though.
What would you think of that?
You mentioned Scuba. He's only got a stinger. Oh, and B-Dog, no way, goes up and over the blind and gets absolutely nothing. Scuba cuts him down with the stinger of the blades. A bit too dull. And Oxygen off to a great start here, searching for that 9-3. And it gets a whole lot better. No, it doesn't. Pony lets it slip. He takes no damage and he backs away.
Pony having to run away, manages to
The
do
three topics of the day.
As the seekers come out,
Turkey, Syria.
they're expecting to catch
Harry Potter.
but at least it forces a defensive.
And then that comes in last place is Valorant. No one here is watching the game. We're all here for fucking everything else.
But this is not where Shopify wants to end up. But they have the better rifle. They should be winning this round. They already lost B-Dog.
Look at the defenders. They're all A. Everybody rotates that way, and they give up the site.
There's a Rolling Thunder, though, for this retake.
Spike.
They have to be ready for this, right? The play here
Yeah.
for Shopify, somebody has to push aggressive to try and cut numbers down. And it's not somebody. It's three people playing an aggressive angle.
There's a
inside
prize pool for
garage.
Pro City where you start trying. Yep.
And that somebody's going to be Scuba. Can't quite find his one. Fault line comes through. As you mentioned, rolling.
That's why I haven't been trying.
Available. Heaps of utility in both ults going to be used. The spike is planted for long.
Oh, they're doing it.
Another Pony with the rifle finds one on Tamada. Now only two remain to try and hang on.
9-3 is better. It's fine.
But won't be used here in this round. There's just you can't use it to anything. Dazzle.
Good for VLR.
Down two, but too many remain for Oxygen. And the time is just enough once more. 9-3. Triad. A familiar scoreline with this Oxygen squad. But
9-3 is good. They lost that round on purpose. Yep.
Not the 9-3.
I thought 9-3 would be dead in 2023, but I was wrong. I was very wrong. After what? Who was it? Breakthrough? 2 9-3s in a row? Wait, was it reverse Oxygen? Oh no, they're probably thinking about that match.
And approaching a similar.
They're getting PTSD right now.
We don't know how many of those can turn into.
Oh hell
a
nah.
comeback. Which, if you're on the side of the side of Shopify, that is exactly what you're hoping for, because this attacking side gave them nothing to work
Oxygen
with.
are fucked now that they have 9. No,
Those
actually,
three rounds where they
Zekken.
pushed Garage, where they
This is
pushed
actually
that
raps.
site, and still, in so many of those, it was B-Dog going down, right? Only one where he managed to stay alive. So you're hoping things change around for Shopify. You're expecting a little bit more of that A presence. If you're on the side of Oxygen, it's just something that we're used to seeing.
The problem with Pro City is the entitlement. Half of you cannot get to maybe Plat or Ascendant solo queuing. Why the special treatment? Who the fuck in Pro City can't get to Plat solo queuing?
Trying to find some picks.
Like, what the fuck?
And Shopify as well.
Bro, that is cap.
Actively going for that information.
That is
but
fucking cap.
They haven't gotten anything.
And this is a very familiar setup, too, from Shopify, right? Killjoy utility out towards B.
I mean, yeah, special entitlement. Look, don't get me wrong. I feel bad for the people that are still playing ranked that aren't in it. Because it's probably just a shit show.
Meanwhile, though,
nice crossfire.
But does that mean that for those of us that have been saved should not be saved?
Gets punished for it.
Nice crossfire.
Like, save who you can?
And you know what? There's always a push coming in from there. So, Oxygen, gonna get that spike planted. And Scuba, in the meantime, pushing forward. Same thing that Shopify was doing. Is gonna actually go for that.
Bro, laughing emoji. I'm glad y'all are gone.
Damage. Oh my goodness, look at the health.
Wait, can we watch Pistol, bro?
Just random bullets going anywhere in Shopify.
Fuck, I'm distracted.
Stay
I'm glad y'all are gone. I finally have a chance of hitting Immortal. No, actually, I would say everyone has a good chance of ranking up this act. There's no joke. The leaderboards are
This looks more
leaderboards are probably so fucking skewed.
The defensive side. They needed that pistol round and it just didn't deliver. Taking that fight to them, making it so much easier for Oxygen, especially when you have Pony and Verno working together so well, right? Constantly.
Learn some darts this game instead of being a shit at Sova. I know. I fucked that long A dart up so much, and it's so easy too.
You have Vandals, you have Phantoms. I mean,
like doing any of these darts is not hard. You just need to know the lineup. Once you have the lineup, it's super fucking easy.
The little brother to the operator, which we know that.
But yeah, I just don't know the lineups, nor do I practice them.
In his hand could find quite a bit more value for his team.
Are lineups harder in CS or this game? I mean, lineups aren't hard in actually in CS probably, right? Because in CS we had like run jump throws. Sometimes it was like a crouching walking jump throw. This game it's just line it up and throw it usually, right? I don't know if they're doing running lineups. They probably are, but not that common.
Your fault. That's on you. If they don't win this round.
Fortunately, I don't go on Reddit, so keep the hate on Reddit.
Shout to Sasha, 10-mans get kind of boring. I think they're still fun to me because it's way more competitive. I mean, the boring side of it might be that you're kind of playing with basically the same people.
For Shopify, right?
But that's also kind of the case in ranked. But you don't have to deal with all the bullshit. Everyone's calming.
No information
for Mata. I don't know. I don't think it's boring to me, but
you're gonna go for the C hit again.
Maybe I'm biased.
Vic having to back out.
Pony taking good damage though. This jet on top of the C box. It hasn't really been working.
I think once we open up the applications and also allow more people to get in that should be in,
Paranoia finds nothing in the aftershock. Again, there it is.
We'll have new faces as well.
Also picks one up with the turret.
And then apart from that,
falls and well, Scuba.
I think once we introduce a prize pool at some point, if we can, that'll make a big difference too.
Martial shot goes wide, and you would think the Spectre's burst fire the way he's shooting it, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day. A rifle picked up in the hands of Mata means a dead Scuba.
Is there a way to lose your spot? Yes.
There were a couple of those rifles now.
Losing your spot is based off of player feedback, so all the reports are anonymous, and if someone gets enough reports,
so scary for any teams, right?
The council will vote on their removal.
Everybody has, knowing that Oxygen already went through the 9-3.
No one has lost their spot yet. No.
Map lost last week.
Because right now it's still new, so sure it'll happen though.
This team's so high up, very similar to what we were.
Has anyone been reported? Yeah, people have been reported. Yeah.
They lose a map and you're questioning.
So this is the buy round, yeah? No, it's not. It's still safe. They're not half buying either, which makes sense.
Very, very rough, but small steps, round by round.
But it was 9-3
on the defensive side, and I like what they're doing. Right, they're being so proactive.
Oxygen one pistol and got ecoed, right? Yeah.
To try to spot Oxygen, but Oxygen is just playing it so slow, especially with those ships.
Yeah, a lot of respect.
I like that they didn't go half stinger for Oxygen. I think they could have afforded to go half stinger here. Actually,
the retake ended up being perfect.
Yeah, they could have and had like a worse buy next round. But since they're playing just Deagles, they're gonna have a full buy next. I hope they do. If they just play Deagles, they better have a full buy next. If they don't have a full buy next, then this is troll.
That same fate, but he walks away with 11 HP. Bulldog from Dazzle takes a bite out of Mitch, and now if you're Oxygen, you can hope to do some economic damage.
I mean, I don't think doing removals based on rankings
would be pretty darn good.
I don't know.
It does seem that
it could be an idea for the future. Like, what if the bottom 5 players got?
This should just be a swift finish to this.
Nah, I don't think that's a good way to do it, though. I don't know.
Because
then, like, people would just stop playing and to avoid being at the bottom. I don't think it's a good way to do it at all.
In this 1 foot at a time or 1 step at a time for Shopify.
The buy is still not ideal.
Stream is so laggy, I know. It's out of my control.
The confidence boost that they
I know that I was at the bottom, but I'm not currently. In the new month, the ranks have reset from month to month.
Right? Once you're able to put B-Dog with that operator.
But even if it was me, whatever. Like, I'm not basing it off of that. Like, maybe I'll be in the bottom and get removed. Just the idea of removing someone for being at the bottom, I think that'll be abused. Like, people will stop playing if they notice they're starting to lose to avoid getting removed. And then it's not a fair way to entirely base it, in my opinion. It's just not the right way to make a removal. I don't know. It doesn't fully justify it, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Good smoke by Omen. Oh, he went for the short swing? Oh. I feel like I would have liked to see him just chill longer. Like Mata, like stay in the smoke and then let his teammates get the first contact, because they might not expect him in the smoke. Like maybe, I think best case he's in the smoke here. His teammates or the enemy's sight start fighting spawn, and then he goes through that way. I think that would have been like the ideal play, but
an operator that you want to keep in. You want to be on the right side. You want to be where that fight is taking place. Unfortunately, though, for
that's not gonna happen, Jay.
That was not
Everyone starts at 1,000, yeah.
Dog, but the delay, though, everything.
We have another match after this, and then I'm gonna play after.
Oxygen managing to get into sight just faster when you have that jet, when you have that dash all the way on top, and then you see everybody going down for Shopify.
Please remove the bottom. No way. Kyle, aren't you number 1 right now? You're back, huh? I'm gonna be coming up there soon.
Hoping to do a bit more with this setup that he had. Unfortunately, just falls short. Oxygen finding 11. Now, this is looking good. Again, for Oxygen.
Peggy's in the chat. He wrote, at cryocells, I miss you. You don't know you, little bro.
Again, to kind of sprinkle hope on this, the 9-3 rounds for Oxygen did go.
Are you going to keep the challengers costumes when franchising starts?
And eventually go to overtime. It wasn't like Oxygen.
Cryocells wrote, I miss you, at Peggy. Are you going to... I think challengers goes on pause when lock-in starts. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it goes on pause.
Shopify string together 7 4
going for this B site.
Bro, I play like 10 games a day. Don't look at my record.
Be able to get an early pick and
I having a rough stint, but I'm coming back, dude. You guys that have been watching me know.
And it's seemingly the right call. Oxygen leaning out.
Watch this shot right here. 3, 2, 1. Shoot!
Is there a flash behind it?
You missed! How did you miss? There's like no pixel to miss on. He shot the wall. There's like 3 bodies. If he shot anywhere in middle, he gets a kill. Anywhere.
Uses one of his own.
If he literally shot anywhere in middle, he had a kill.
Here on the B site, and Verno's going to be allowed to plant. I say allowed. No,
whose blast is that?
Misses, it goes wide. And just like that, Oxygen in the driver's seat here in the post.
What?
The B side once again. Lockdown is going to be
YouTube reaction. Wait, he's going to go lockdown short. He's going to lockdown short.
In the meantime, that Randy's having
That's game winning. That's game winning. Can they spam that with an Odin?
Is he going to push forward?
Anyone got an Odin?
Lockdown going to get activated here.
They gotta respect it.
Not gonna go in the
this round's over, save.
Yeah.
Right?
There's just nothing you can do.
I think it's a save.
They tried to get the spike halfway before that, but the aftershock denied that, and now they're just out of time. Shopify, they have to just.
Today I'm just gonna play Pro City after the matches.
Point round here. They have to give 12 to Oxygen.
Well, I keep the challengers watch parties during franchising regular splits. I would be very surprised if both of these matches. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna be on the same days. There's no way they have challenger games on at the same time as a franchise game. There's no way they're gonna have them on the same time. If they do, that's, in my opinion, kind of foolish.
It is just so devastating, right? When you're having.
I'm not talking about Brazil. I'm just talking about like the regular season. But yeah, there's no way that'll be the case. But yeah, this year is gonna be a lot of watch parties for sure. But I think the good thing is that it shouldn't be more than like 2 BO3s a day.
One more round going to be needed
when it's just regular like season matches. So
ultimate as well.
But yeah, I think that's fine though. I like having the change up, although it's not even a change up anymore. It's just the norm now. But some of the matches can definitely become sleeper. Like this one's a little sleeper, just because like, no offense to these teams, but I'm not fully invested in it. And then this map's kind of a wash.
Omens on this side of the map. A or B is probably the way that they want to lean.
I like when I see a good team versus an underdog and the underdog's winning. Like that's exciting for me.
Postured on that front foot out towards the A site. The guiding light
like if it was like C9 versus either of these teams, I guess for Shopify it's not that big of an underdog. But C9 versus Oxygen and Oxygen are winning. No offense to my boys on C9. That's like kind of interesting. But if C9 are just running them over, it's kind of boring.
It's good. I mean, the smoke is no longer there.
Oxygen are underdogs though. They are, but I don't think it's that crazy. Like, I would put this at a maximum 60-40 match.
And the whole time, Randy was getting information.
Like Shopify are at 60 and Oxygen's at 40.
I don't know about this though.
You flash both.
Shopify fans, you love to see it. Quickly closing out that round, taking minimal damage.
70-30? I mean, they're losing 13-5, so, or they're potentially. I don't know about the 70-30.
Now they have to do it again.
Why am I yelling?
We said brick by brick before.
I don't know.
And it
I
really
can't hear
is
myself.
just that. This time though, there's no wiggle room. Unfortunately, they have to be.
I want to hear my voice.
Rounds. I don't know. Oxygen look good.
It's because people are annoying in your chat. You have to fucking reply to every fucking stupid shit like mine, so you zone out. True. It's actually true. You actually nailed it with that comment.
I do get a lot of confidence for Shopify, but maybe
No, but just generally speaking, watching a one-sided game is not that fun. If it's the favorite
Especially
winning.
with the setup that you can't really replicate as much.
It's only fun to watch a one-sided match with the underdog doing it.
That ace side, yeah, nobody's gonna be there. That means the defense is gonna push up.
Shadows traveling.
And although it's aggressive, kind of scary for Shopify to do this. This is the play, right? You have to.
That's
take
what they
this
did,
space.
right? That's what they did last round. They went for that aggression. They used that guiding light so well. They were able to combine that utility. And yeah, like you said, it's so risky. But it is what is working out. And so,
all right, if Shopify bring this game back and win it,
for longer. Rolling Thunder is also going to be available for Dazzle. But it seems like the tools are there to keep Shopify alive this round.
And rats the lot.
I will go on Shopify's website and browse the features for 10 minutes as a free ad for them.
So they know that Oxygen are just waiting for some aggression. And fortunately, Shopify better to it, right? Privy to it. So they're not going to give that up just yet.
But you also know because of the trail players there that
To avoid comments that tire you out, how about putting a 2-hour delay?
30 seconds.
Bro, I think you could be a CEO. Those ideas are crazy, dude. You have a creative mind there. I think you could be a CEO, straight up.
There is no stall potential here. Once that spike is planted, it will.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check out Hogwarts. I already talked about it. TLDR. Not gonna play. Controversy, etc. Although I don't think playing the game supports the controversy. Doesn't matter. I'm still not gonna play it. I might play it off stream, but I probably won't. Realistically speaking.
And take it down. Now Verno and Scuba left to try and close out the round.
Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
As Vic will ult for information, Scuba pushes through the ceiling, has a smoke.
Is the game good though for anyone that has played?
Step to work with Dazzle, gonna flashback sight, and Dazzle's running out of time. He'll hop onto the spike. Scuba's on the swing.
That's it.
Closes us out to eBay. Clutch.
It's great.
The omen of Oxygen.
Nice.
And the 13-6
Everyone's saying yes. Everyone is saying yes.
Scuba,
It was supposed to come out last year, actually. They pushed the
last week
release.
and is going to continue to do so. Good
It was actually supposed to come out last year.
And to allow this sort of Oxygen to breathe right after to see that 9-3 score. Now you turn it into a map.
Do you like turkey or ham better? I don't eat ham.
But
I do like turkey,
right?
but roast beef.
And it was a match that a lot of people were expecting to be 2-0, but it's going the distance.
It's going the distance.
I watched Puss in Boots too. That movie's good. Nope.
Look back at our
Yo, what are we talking about here? What are you guys asking me?
This series is the one we're expecting to be the closest.
No, I haven't though.
We got a close affair.
The last thing I watched is Last of Us.
However, still proves to
And I'm caught up. I'm caught up.
Oxygen
And then before that, I've been watching House.
This is a
Call Me a Boomer. And then before that, I watched White Lotus. Those are my most recent 3. White Lotus, House, Last of Us.
You have to be terrified of Oxygen on Haven, right? This is a map that is very scary if it makes it through picks and bans.